Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bo, or CarlHunga712, and today I'm bringing you, God, what is it, my Week 9 matchup here with Minnesota and Chicago. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for all the Madden content you guys can handle. Of course, I'm a little bit behind. Like I said, it's been kind of a crazy couple of weeks, these last couple of weeks. Like I said, Call of Duty was released, so I've been playing a lot of that. Had some stuff going on too, so I haven't been able to upload as often as I would like, but like I said, getting this one cranked out here. Unfortunately, for us Viking fans, you know, we kind of had a heartbreaker today. Actually, it'll be yesterday by the time you guys see the video. Minnesota ended up losing to Dallas in a pretty heartbreaking fashion. It seems to be pretty commonplace for Minnesota, but they still have a shot. They still have an outside shot of getting in the playoffs. They're probably going to have to win out because I think with how good a lot of the NFC teams are this year, I think they're going to have to be right around 10-6. I really think so, which means they're going to have to win out. So they'll have to win 6 straight here to close the year out. But definitely doable. Like I said, I still have faith in the team. They are looking a lot better. Like I said, the running game's great. Cousins is playing well. The defense has stepped it up, even though they kind of had a bad game against Dallas this week. But other than that, they've been looking much improved compared to the beginning of the year. But how are you guys doing? How's your franchises going? You know, are you getting pretty close to the end? Have you guys actually made it through a full season yet? Like I said, I always like hearing that in the comments section. Man, that almost looked like a backwards pass there. This is definitely going to be a tough game. You know, Chicago's always known for having their stout defense, and obviously also with Mitch Trubisky, it's going to be interesting as well. As you saw there, Trubisky's pretty slippery, so we're definitely going to have to watch out for that a lot. And then, of course, on the defensive side of the ball, you know, you always got to be, you know, you always got to have an eye out for Khalil Mack. So, and of course, I got my classic Minnesota Vikings uniforms from the 90s. I always like changing up the uniforms here and there on some of these teams. It's kind of cool how on this game they've got so many different classic team uniforms.
Let's go. Mike 55.
I'm still not used to seeing Cordero Patterson, though. Still not used to seeing him at the running back position. I think it's just so weird. Oh, got that one downfield. But of course, if you guys don't know, Cordero Patterson, he was a first-round pick for Minnesota here a few years back, and he didn't really live up to his first-round status, but still a solid guy. You know, one of them guys that if you can kind of figure out a way how to use him, you know, like as a gadget player, get the ball in his hand, he can make some big plays, and he's a hell of a return man too. So. I know up in Minnesota they complained a lot about his route running. I know he was pretty rough in that department. I thought Talib was going to jump that route.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Nice drive. Have to make a few different changes here on the next one, but I kind of have an idea of how Chicago's going to play this one. Usually I knee it. I'm going to try to take this one out. I got about the same spot. I think we're going to have to do what we've been doing on a couple of the last games we've played on here, where... Wow, Elfline's already hurt. But I think we're going to have to do a lot of short, quick throws against the defense, just with Khalil Mack and that front seven. I think they're going to put a lot of pressure on me. So. Yeah, just as he's going to break, end up taking the big sack there. Do a pretty good punt here. It's always my worry about bringing that run blitz. Plays like that. Don't tell me that's a face mask. We'll go blocking back. We'll take that. We'll take anything we can on that play. Had a pretty crazy week among the NFL this week. I don't know if you guys got to see any of the Saints game, but of course, you know, Drew Brees was injured, so Taysom Hill ended up getting his first start, and I didn't get to see a lot of the game. I saw a couple of his throws. He looked pretty solid. He looked a lot better than I thought he'd be, and I know he did pretty well on the ground. I think he ran for 2 touchdowns. When I kind of read what some of the commentators were saying after the game, though, I saw that he did have a couple of passes that could have been picked, and definitely has some stuff he has to work on, but looks like he played pretty solid. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't go with Jameis Winston, but... I think Trubisky's going to kill us on this game. Oh man, we're in a hell of a hole here. This could be a tough one to come back from. What kind of sucks about this too is being down 2 scores already, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. I'm gonna have to really go to some pass-heavy plays here. There's a good play there. And I believe in my franchise here, I'll have to do a video where I kind of show my stats and different things of all the players. I believe Justin Jefferson is leading the league in receiving yards. I can't remember for sure, but... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's okay. I'm not gonna waste a timeout though, so we'll make do with it. Ooh, this is not going on. This is not starting off too well here. Oh man. Gonna go 4 verts here and probably hit the drag route over the middle, but if one of the receivers can get loose, we might have something deep here. Yeah, I can't even throw the ball. This is gonna be a really rough game, I think. Might be my first loss of the season. We'll see. Man, for 100% power, that wasn't a very good punt. Like, we're gonna have to play a lot of zone so we can keep an eye out on Trubisky here. Wow. Just cannot stop these guys at all. I really want to do this because I'm afraid we're going to get burned in the running game, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to be winning this game. This one might be a rough one. Doing a pretty good job stopping the run. Just can't stop Trubisky in the throwing game. It's been pretty good so far. Yeah, I was gonna say I was expecting a draw there. I don't know why. That's what I was expecting. Actually, let's bring some pressure here. Well, sadly, that's a win. That's a start. That's a start there. Oh man, I almost blocked that one. Oh man, that was close. That was a good try. There's that magnet thing where you just kind of get stuck to your guy. I hate that on this. I hate that on Madden. Oh, Jefferson, don't start dropping the ball again. That's the one complaint I have about Jefferson on this game is that he'll have these games where you'll hit him wide open and just he drops easy passes, drops really easy passes. Bring Thielen across because they're going to be bringing some heavy pressure at me here. I should have just taken the easy underneath throw there. Let's go with the slant here because they're going to be bringing pressure again. There we go. I'd love to hit Thielen on a bomb here, but I just don't think that's going to happen. I think that's what I'm going to have to do here mostly this game, though, is a lot of these short, quick throws. You know, get the ball out of my hand, and fortunately, sometimes you just gotta take what they give you and make the best out of it. There we go. I love these old uniforms. These were the good old days of Minnesota when they had these uniforms. The bad defense, but they had a fun, exciting offense to watch always. There we go. That's definitely the play we needed there to kind of stop the bleeding there a little bit. Now, if we could somehow slow the Bears down and score one more time before halftime, even a field goal, bring it within 7, that'd be spectacular. Cohen's a very dangerous player, too. He's definitely a guy that we'll have to watch out for when he's on the field. See, with Trubisky taking off and gaining so many yards, I can't play quite as aggressively on defense as I want to. So far, we've been doing an excellent job, though, stopping the run. Another good stop there. Would be about 3rd and what, 6? Yeah, 3rd and 6. All right, so I think here, let's try. I'm going to try doing a zone blitz here. Perfect. Got pressure on Trubisky, forced him to throw it early, and just good on defense on the back end. So that actually worked out perfect. So we'll have, what, about 3.5 minutes here, right before halftime. So things are lining up here a little bit. That's a nice return, too. I feel bad the last couple of weeks. I feel like I've been calling a lot of the same plays. Usually I use the whole playbook, but just with this defense being the way it is, sometimes you gotta take what they give you. Just keep doing what works here. Thielen's been pretty spectacular too this year. You guys have gotten to watch any of the Minnesota games if you're not a Viking fan. He had a really nice one-handed catch today, and then he had one. Actually, this game here against Chicago, he had another really nice catch too. Yeah, just trying to throw that one out. That was good defense there. Let's actually run that. Let's run a slant here again. Just hold on to it. That's the big key there. Just hold on to the ball. Kind of curious to hear too from you guys as well. Do you enjoy when I'm throwing the ball a lot more like this, or do you enjoy it more when I'm doing more of a balanced attack? I figured on your end it's probably so much better watching the throwing game. I was actually thinking about hitting Jefferson, but I figured that pick play there ended up putting Thielen in a pretty good spot.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm going to start off with a run here, try to get the clock moving, because I really don't want Chicago scoring before halftime, if I can avoid that. Beautiful red man coverage there, and then of course Jefferson, he's going to win that one-on-one in man coverage, especially coming over the middle like that. Let's watch that replay. That beautiful 1080p 60 FPS from the PlayStation 5. That's another thing too for all you guys watching. If you're wondering kind of how the game looks on the next-gen consoles, it's a pretty good video to watch for it. I don't think they have an official PS5 version of Madden yet. This is basically the PS4 version going through the PS5, and the game looks spectacular. All right, so let's see if we can hold. I mean, would it even be more beautiful as if we can somehow get a quick 3 and out here and get the ball back? I'm not betting on. I'm not holding my breath on that, but. Kind of curious to see here if they actually try to score before half, or if they're going to play a little bit more conservatively. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good play there. So the screen pass. Try to bring a little pressure on this one. No, we got out of it. Yeah, that's actually not bad there, because would he pick up about 6 yards on that, and they had to burn another timeout, so it actually wasn't quite as bad as it could have been. As long as I can get them to keep burning their timeouts and running the clock here, we'll be in pretty good shape. Now, see, I'm curious to see if that glitch happens again, because, see, they have a timeout here, and I've had this happen before in some of my other games. Okay, they did call it, but they waited until 3 seconds was left. And a couple of the other games I've played, it got to the point where, God, what was it? They'll come up to the line, but they won't end up getting the snap off, or they won't use their timeout. Perfect. Could not have asked for anything better here for the first half to come back from that 17-point deficit. So we'll take a little breather here, and we'll see you on this in the second half of the game. Thanks for watching so far, guys. Appreciate it. All right, guys, we're back with the second half here of the Chicago-Minnesota game. This is why, of course, I always choose to defer and get the ball first in the second half, is just for these, for a position like this that we're in, where we've struggled a bit, and we basically can get the ball back real quick and kind of make something happen. I'm actually surprised I've been able to avoid the pass rush as much as I have thus far. Yeah, I was a little worried he might try jumping that route. Everybody was covered pretty tightly on that one, so. I should have tried hitting Thielen on the side there. That's all right. Just don't want to chance anything right now because we got a pretty good thing going here. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew Jefferson was going to drop that. Fortunately for us, though, right now is our defense. I think I've kind of figured out what Chicago's going to do. So even though we went 3 and out there, and that really wasn't what I wanted to do, obviously, I think we're in an all right spot right now. Been very happy though with our run defense today. It's been pretty good so far. Good stop again. Ooh, timeout. So did somebody get hurt? I have no idea. Sometimes when the game does that, somebody got hurt, but usually it'll tell you. Ah, oh, man. Hoping to get enough pressure on him to get him to throw that a little quicker than he wanted to. Try to get up on the receivers a little bit here. That's incomplete. There we go. We get the sack there, or did he actually pick up a yard? He picked up a yard. I think he's going to be short. Should be 4th and 1. Yep, 4th and inches. They're going to go for it? Yep. Doc. I'm not real confident. This. Nope. Yeah, I was going to say I was not confident in stopping him at all on that one. Man, bring a run blitz and just get fried. That's, like I said, it's the bad thing with run blitzes. If they can get through that first wave, I mean, you have nothing on the back end to cover you. I feel like we need kind of a big play coming up here. If they score a touchdown here, I mean, they go back up 10 and. Oh, man. I was kind of hoping to jump the route on that one. Got kind of a nail biter here. I like this. I like this. Now, we're not going to... I'm not going to blitz on this one because that hasn't worked. Hasn't been working. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's going to run for touchdown here again. He's ran for 88 yards. Wow. That is crazy. Well, they got Cohen in, I believe. If I remember right, I think he got hurt for the year. But I know for a while there, he was having some pretty big games for him. Oh, stop him, guys! There we go.
Watch the slant, watch the slant, watch the slant.
Good play. We really needed that. Anthony Barr with the big sack. There we go. That still keeps it at one possession. That was massive. We needed that. So my blitz finally worked. We just gotta get something going on offense. I can have another stalled drive. It's a pretty good return, though. All right. We're taking a bit of a shot here if we can. See, that was one of the bad things. I believe that was cover 2 there. You have that pocket in between the, yep, so you have that pocket between the safety and the corner there. And if you can time that right, you can get a big running play out of that. Or big passing play out of that. Those are some tight throws that, some tight windows Cousins hitting right there. Got a pretty good drive going here. Actually, Ham there kind of missed his block. Otherwise, that probably could have been pretty big. Irv Smith, another very talented player Minnesota has. There we go. A nice little drive going. And if we can finish this one off, this will put us in a pretty good spot. Oh man! If that magnet stuff wouldn't have happened there, that was a touchdown. Should I do my kind of cheesy play here.
Hey, no, easy, easy. Coming. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Silver, silver.
There we go, Rudolph. The old reliable vet right over the middle. So put us ahead. Luckily, Colquitt's been a pretty good kickoff starter here for us. Kickoff specialist. He's been gotten a lot of touchbacks, and then of course with Tariq Cohen being back there, being as dangerous as he is, I always worry about that on the kickoff. I will say though, the Bears have done a pretty good job holding off our pass rush today.
Here we go. Hey, check back, check back. Watch it
Is that Cohen? No, that's Montgomery. That's one guy. Montgomery's on my fantasy this year, and man, he hasn't had a good year. Let's just say that he hasn't had a good year. Yep, he should be short a yard or two. Yeah, 4th and 2. I thought about him maybe doing a fake there, but I was like, nah. I don't think there's quite the time yet for that. All right, everybody. This is the drive here. I think this will be the drive that kind of makes or breaks the game. If I'm able to put up some points here, I think I got a pretty good shot at winning. I'm doing a pretty good job reading the defense today. I feel like I'm kind of a step ahead of some of these plays. Thank God Riley Reef was there. Oh, that could have been bad. And see, that was, like I said again, that's the bad part there with, trying to let some of those routes develop, is that their front is so good, so stacked. Good coverage, good coverage. Oh, if he would have fell forward, I think Jefferson would have had it. Let's see, where am I at on the field here? 45. I better not. Our defense is doing pretty well right now. Got him inside the 20, so at least be a long drive if they're able to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop back and cover the running back out of the backfield. I got a feeling he's gonna be doing that a lot. just kind of dumping the ball off like that. I think I might have to do that. Was that Allen? Oh, Robinson? Yeah, it was. He is a good receiver. I will say that they were pretty lucky in being able to pick him up.
Here we go, D, get off the field. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. I'm gonna run you over. I'm gonna run you over. Yeah, baby. 180. Mike by 4. Red up. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Oh yeah, and here we go again. Yep.
I feel like my corners are like worn out, or I don't know. To me, it feels like they're slowing down a little bit. I might have to bring some pressure here.
Hey. 4 down.
Third and 12. What are we going to call here? I'm going to bring my speed on the field, I think, for this one. Roughing the passer? Are you serious? Wow. Oh, man. I don't know what Ngakoue was thinking there. That might, that's going to put a hurt on us, because we had them in, what, 4th and 17? Yeah, they're going to score here, I think. So I think it's going to come down to me being able to, if I can walk the field. Yeah, we haven't had any takeaways. That's right, we haven't. Usually we have a few, so. There we go. Good play. That's the man right there, Eric Kendricks. Such a good linebacker, one of the best in the league. So good. Kind of want to bring a blitz here, and I think I normally would, but I'm going to try to play this a little safer. What's going on there? Why'd you guys... I don't know why nobody was back there. They're supposed to be back there on that play. That was too easy. That was too easy. Our defense completely fell apart there. All right, so we got 2 minutes here to stay to get this one into overtime. And I don't believe I've played an overtime game yet. I have to go back and see, but I don't think I've had one yet.
You got him. You got him. You got him. I got you. I got you. Check, check. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Oh man, I don't know what it is with Justin Jefferson, man. When you need him to catch that ball, he just drops it. Oh, it's just not normal.
Let's go, D. Big serious.
I think of my what 8 incompletions, I think probably 5 or 6 of them have been dropped passes. So, no, not that play. There we go.
58 to Mike. Get the ball. Come on now. Let's go.
Call timeout here. Just save a little time.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. I got it. Mike. 59. More.
There we go. And see, that's what's kind of nice with having a guy like Jefferson who's so fast, is you can still get away with throwing some underneath passes to him, you know, just so long as you're working that to the sidelines just enough.
Check, 59. I'm on. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the run.
No way, there we go. I rarely throw it to old Tajay Sharp, but he caught the big one there. There we go. Nailed it. There we go. Still got 50 seconds, though. That worries me. All right, we haven't had a takeaway yet this game, so this would be the perfect time if our defense can do it.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Last stop.
We can hold him here. We got a shot at getting the ball back here. So let's just see here.
Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that. Run. Coming again.
I think this is going to be too tight since we don't have any timeouts left, but I definitely think it's worth giving it a try. Oh, come on. Yeah, looks like we're gonna suffer our first loss here on a play I thought was gonna work. Let's see, will this one go in the end zone? Yep.
Come on, fellas. I got you, punk. 58. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, Eli, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
Unfortunately, a boneheaded pick on my play on my part cost us the perfect season. But thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, this was a pretty exciting one. Finally suffered my first loss of the season, but it was still a fun game. Like I said, I was trying to throw my idea of on that Thielen play was to kind of throw it right over his left shoulder, his back shoulder, and of course that's not what happened. You don't have as much control over the passing game as I'd hoped, but hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching. We'll see you later, guys.